Hey all, how you doing today? My name is CVMG, and today I have something very important to tell you. Making these videos is hard. Sometimes my schedule is irregular, trying to balance making videos and keeping my personal life in order, so while I apologize in advance for the disparities in my upload schedule, the reason you're watching this video today is actually thanks to today's sponsor, 8th Era. 8th Era is a new mobile turn-based RPG that features awesome heroes and deep strategic combat. Set 10,000 years in the future, players must journey through dangerous past worlds to collect lost history and take down the evil supercomputer, Harmony AI, that reigns supreme over the world. 8th Era is the first game to reward players with amazing real-world swag. Get exclusive limited edition collectibles delivered to your door, featuring your favorite characters from the game. Start now by signing up for the alpha test in January, limited to players in North America on iOS devices, where the first 50 players to successfully complete all stages on both normal and hard difficulties will receive an exclusive limited edition coin by mail. Sign up now and keep an eye out on your email to know if you've been selected to take part in the alpha.
Link in the description.
It's sponsors like these that help me with the funds to continue pursuing YouTube. Content creation is a passion of mine, and I never want to leave you guys empty-handed. So while we may not know when the next video will be, one is always on the way. Thanks for sticking around for this, and now back to the video. Ever wondered, how does one find the perfect team in Cyber Rebellion? Don't worry, I'll tell you. We begin with an empty team roster. For starters, we aren't getting anywhere without a designated damage dealer, and we have quite the selection to choose from. But enemies don't always come at you in the same fashion. Sometimes you may be facing a powerful boss, and other times you may encounter swarms of enemies. In that case, I have a choice to make. I can aim for a single target carry and an AoE carry, or I can opt for a damage dealer that does passable damage in both situations. I'm thinking since we have 6 slots to work with, our time will be better spent picking a powerhouse for both single target and AoE that synergize well together. I've had great success with damage over time in the past, so naturally I'll be picking Hound of Doom as my main target damage dealer. Not only does he pack a ton of bleed damage by himself, but with his synchronization technique he can employ his ally to attack as well. Team attacks are the purest form of team synergy. Now, no matter who his designated partner is, they attack together, multiplying our damage output. Now, one thing I will say about damage over time is it has its limits. You can only reach so many bleed stacks, so just in case, we need a plan B. I'll choose Rick the New Order as my AoE. His multiple area of effect attacks coupled with his electrified debuff means that our enemies will have to suffer bleeds and electricity. These guys do a lot of damage by themselves, so putting them together covers all of our bases for carry damage. But high damage units aren't the only way to reach top tier damage. Sure, I could throw in a 3rd damage dealer here, maybe even a 4th, but we can increase our damage in other ways too. A common go-to strategy for damage-oriented teams is called the sweep. A sweep team, sometimes known as a cleave team, is comprised of our damage dealers and stat buffers. An attack buff is a good start, but we can do better than that. Now, crit rate is a cornerstone stat that tremendously increases your damage potential. Well, it just so happens that one of our common S-rank combatants has both of those buffs in a single ability. Not only does she supply the 2 most important damage buffs in the game, but her other abilities are simple heals. A single target first skill and an area of effect second skill, effectively filling multiple roles at once. So there, slot 3 is filled. Speaking of crit rate, I really like crit rate. I like it so much in fact that I've dedicated an entire combat slot for crits and giggles. Now, even if Taki didn't passively increase crit effectiveness of my entire team, please see the top 6 heroes for a description on how that works, he still has a few more tricks up his sleeve. First of all, not many know you can build him as a tank, and Taki will soak more damage by himself than your whole team could tank. His automatic revive makes him literally invincible if he gets focused, so you can actually mitigate millions of damage with him. So into slot 4 you go. Another important damage spike for us is going to be increasing our total turns. We need some way to move faster than the enemy. Defense breaks on the enemy seriously pump up your damage. With an attack buffed team and a defense broken foe, we're definitely winning our trade. But how are we going to accomplish all that? Oh yeah, Ghost does all that. Yeah, she literally has one of the strongest AoE defense breaks in Cyber Rebellion. She also increases our total turns by decreasing the enemy team's energy. This means we get to use our abilities faster and more often. Now I think it's time we finally move on from damage. The only thing left I'm worried about is honestly some sort of status effect completely negating my strategy. Something like Vanguard's shield or Rick's invincibility is going to hard counter our skill rotations, so we'll want to slot in Vera to make sure that doesn't happen. The last thing we need is going through this entire setup process and it being ruined by random effects. Vera's multiple ways to strip will come in clutch in those situations, so she wins slot 6. Plus wells are scary. And we are finished. The perfect team handcrafted by yours truly. Of course, in this world, you'll always have someone who can make it better. Maybe there's an even stronger team out there that we've never seen before. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. How did you like my team? How would you beat it? Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, feel free to join my Discord. But other than that, y'all, that's gonna do it for me today, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.